What's going on there, YouTubers, gamers and hobbyists? And it's time for another episode of P and Q. And it's later going up today because I had to go out for a bit of like physical therapy. So I had to do that first. Now I've come back and I got the pre-printed questions or comments, a couple of emails as well, that were sent to me or posted. And yeah, we're going to go for it. So if you're new to this series, this is my long going, was it episode 42 now? Something like that. Yeah, I think it was 41 last week, so I was saying about I neglected to comment on my 40th episode, which I was quite chuffed about anyway. But yeah, 42 episodes now straight this will be. So I'm quite chuffed with that. This is the question and answer series where you get to ask me questions or comment and I'll respond. You can do this one of two ways. You can either leave a question or comment in the comment section below, or you can email me for a more anonymous reply at miniwarzone@gmail.com, and again I'll leave a link in the video description below. I think that's all the stuff out of the way. Just looking at my, okay. There. I don't know. It's difficult to say. I haven't got my glasses and I can't be bothered to go and get them. So, a lovely day here in Plymouth. Not a physical activity for me yesterday, so I'm probably going to suffer with it tomorrow. Usually 48 hours. Involving moving a tree in our garden. Not a big tree, but big enough. Do you know what I'm saying? Man, the roots go down so far. God, just had to move it from one area to another. Anyway. Do I do the comments first, or do I do the emails first? Well, I've done the emails first the last few times. So I'm going to do the comments first this time, even though I've printed it the other way around. Right, so, on with it then. We'll start with Remco Begiers, Gaming Chefs. He says, nice P&Q, mate. Thank you very much. Question for next week, that's this week, that's now. What country would you like to visit and why? I've got two countries I would like to visit and I can tell you why. My first one is New York. I want to see New York because whenever I see it on the films and TV series and that, I'm blown away by the awesomeness of the architecture of this big high structures and that, and I want to go and visit the Statue of Liberty on Liberty Island. Just off of there, isn't it? We really want to see the Statue of Liberty. The only other country on my kind of bucket list, basically, is Canada. Werewolf capital of the world. Vancouver. Love to go to Vancouver and Stanley Park. I've read so much about that, and it looks absolutely awesome. Very picturesque. And Niagara Falls, and down the road, Mini Wargaming. We'll go there. Film a couple of battle reports with the guys, do that, a couple of 40k battle reports, and then enjoy my rest of my holiday. So that's what I would do. That's why. So I'd like to go to Canada to visit Mini Wargaming, Niagara Falls, and Stanley Park. I'd like to go to New York because I want to see the Statue of Liberty and see the awesome skyscrapers. And to see how big the portions of American food is. There's that as well. And to maybe bring back a dollar bill that I got from a genuine USA shop, or New York shop. As opposed to one I can just change at the post office. Okay, so I hope that's answered your question. Idic Beer says, great P&Q as always, Pete. Is it true that cannibals don't eat clowns because they taste funny? And I've got to say, Nick, when I read that first, I was rolling in the aisles. It really made me laugh out loud, that one. That was really, really funny. So I had to look at these before I did anything else. Well, I had a look at them earlier. You posted that, I think. Is it true that cannibals don't eat clowns because they taste funny? Well, I don't know, but one Christmas we had a turkey clown, and that was no joke. Ah, it's bad. I'm sorry, man. I got nothing. I can't. I can't think of anything witty to say to that. That was. You caught me off guard with that one a bit, even though I saw it already. But yeah, very funny. That. Good question. But maybe they do taste funny. They scare me, clowns. They really scare me. They've always frightened me a bit, even as a kid. Something creepy about them. I can't think of anything creepier than a clown doll coming to life at night and coming to murder you, stab you millions of times with its big knife. I don't know. When I was younger, I saw that B movie, or was it C movie? Really, like killer clowns from outer space. Very scary stuff for a kid. Scary stuff for an adult. Moving on. Ready for Battle says, the fun thing with Dan was that he would play squads nobody else would play. Everyone else are playing their cheese lists. Cheers. Well, I don't know, but maybe they were back then. And this was something to do with, oh yeah, someone asked me a question about, have I seen the forum on the Mini Wargaming site about Bring Back Dan, and I said I wasn't really his biggest fan. Well, I've seen a few with him in. Don't know if I've ever seen him win, actually. Everyone else playing their cheeses. Maybe they did back then, I don't know. I'd have to say they're not, I wouldn't say they're playing cheese lists now. They're really catering for their opponents to make sure they're not. But, you know, things happen. They tend to try and create an army to give the best entertainment value rather than a one-sided victory. But no matter how hard you try, that's going to happen sometimes. Max Muller says, nice video, keep it up. I will, Max Muller, if I'm pronouncing your name right. Hope I am. Wargames says, great show. Have you looked at the new Batman game from Night Miniatures? And if so, what do you think? I think I saw it at the Salute convention I went to there. And I think a couple of the guys in my club are into it. If it's the one I'm thinking of, it looks super cool. Because they play another Batman game as well. One and that looks heavy. Like looks very scenery heavy. That's the word I'm looking for. But it looks cool. But I didn't get to look at this new one much. But it did, you know, anything with Batman in is kind of cool. And there's a lot of factions and villains you can draw from that, I think. Yeah, I'm sorry I don't know that much about it, Martin, but I will have a look at it though. I will have a look into that. Moving on, Jim White says, can you list the models you don't wish to get? Yes, they're right under your comment. Actually, yeah, they're right under your comment there. All those, i.e. none. There is no models I don't wish to get. I like them all. And that's all the comments from last week that was written down. 2, 3. So I got 3 emails. First one says, hey Pete, please, can you show your guitars sometime? Also, did you manage to win your eBay bids? Did I mention guitars? I don't remember that. I'll have to go back and watch last week's one. Well, okay, yeah, sure, no problem. I should really read the emails before. That's one thing I don't read. I just print them off. I used to read them over breakfast. Got a different routine now. That's why. But yes, I can show my guitars if that's what you're really interested in. I'll make it wargaming orientated somehow. Maybe I'll clean them when I'm cleaning them next. I can show you them whilst talking about something wargaming related, perhaps. I've only got 3. I've got 3. Presumably you don't want to see all of my other musical gear. Did I manage to win my eBay bids? And again, I have no memory of what I was bidding on, but as I haven't done anything for a while, buying wise on eBay, I would have to say yes, because I've got 3 things in my eBay slot that I won, and that was about a week ago, I think. So yes, I'd have to say yes, I did win my eBay bids. Oh, hang on, was this the Hordes miniatures? In that case, yes, definitely I won my eBay bids and got them. Got them in the end. Next one. Hey there, Mini Warzone. Would like to ask, what are your thoughts on situations where rules don't really make a lot of sense, such as poison against, say, Necrons, for instance? And are you any good at coming up with plausible explanations for them? Oh, blimey, I wish I had read these first. Right, okay, let's break it down. What are your thoughts on situations where rules don't make a lot of sense, such as poison against Necrons, for instance? Well, it's a game. You're going to get instances where things don't make sense. Like in a game of chess, why does the knight move the way it does? Why can't it just go that way or that way? You know, it's just a game. That's the rules of the game, I guess. As for coming up with plausible explanations, well, yeah, I'm pretty good at stuff like that. Well, I can't think of anything. Well, let's take your example. Poison against Necrons, because they're like robots guys, right? Well, how would poison affect them? You could say it, oh no, it seeps into their circuitry and has an adverse effect, or something like that. Or the fumes, the toxins from the poison does something to the way their inner workings work in a different way to a biological being. How's that? I hope that helps. Right, and the last one says, Pete's got to ask, what has happened to the Zombicide, dude? Yes, I must. I keep meaning to do that, and I must get another Zombicide game up and running. I so wanted to do one with the Toxic City Mall rules and incorporate the dog companions and everything else, because it's there ready to go. It's just finding the time slot to do that. And but yes, I will definitely be soon. Sooner the better, I hope. And that's it. That's all my questions. Don't forget, if you have a question or comment for next week, pop it down below or email me at miniwarzone@gmail.com and I will get back to you. I promise. And all that remains for me to do is to say thank you for watching. I really do. I really appreciate all the support you guys give me by watching my videos and, you know, liking, sharing, commenting and so on. It's a real big boost, you know, when I get notifications saying I've got more comments or whatever on my videos, and I look and I see, oh wow, you know, people actually like what I'm doing, and that's really cool. I absolutely love that. It makes me want to keep going with it, and so yeah. Like I say, all that remains for me to say now is remember, all brushes lead to war, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Happy wargaming. Until then, bye bye.